figgity folks. I always start with folks. It's me, Ben McGugan. It's McGugan time again for the podcast. Would someone on the internet lie? I'm your host, Ben McGugan. And we've got our head researcher here and co-host, Savannah Carlton.
Hello.
And we've got a special guest this time. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. It's Ruby Esther.
Hi. Hey. Hello.
What a delight. Comedian, poet, Ruby Esther.
Oh, yeah, true. Yes, I am those things.
Excellent. So basically we're just going to read a few dumb stories and then talk about them. They're from the internet and they're full of crap. That's the premise of the podcast.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe not.
Usually, yes.
Have we actually done one that we think might have been real?
There was one that was impossible to tell because it was written so poorly.
Oh, right. Yeah, that one. That one could have been...
I don't know what this story was about, but
yeah,
in general,
they're all
full of shit.
Yeah. There's ones that have maybe true but were embellished. But yeah, I think...
What did we come up with last time when it's like...
Oh God, we need to figure this out.
Oh my God, we were so...
I ache that it's fake, I feel that it's real, and... It's your
it was
words.
like...
Bippity boppity boop, I just did a poop or something.
It was something like that. Was it neutral?
Nonsense. Yeah.
Something... We'll come up with another one. If I did it once, I'm sure I can do it again.
Yeah, I mean, you can work that magic out.
It just came out of me.
Okay, we start with the first story?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mouth to mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, don't read it.
Okay.
Here's a little one, just to kick it off. It says, one time I was scrolling through the timeline and I saw an anime girl with enormous titties and everyone on the bus started chanting, "Horny on Maine," until I got off.
Horny on what?
Horny on Maine.
Horny on Maine.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Like Main
on the
Street?
main
Down the street.
on the main street. Yeah, I guess so.
Horny on Maine?
Yeah. In a chant though. Horny on Maine. Horny on Maine.
Yeah, loses its effect if you just say it.
Yeah, and also once you've started a chant, it's too late to question what the words mean.
Yeah.
You should have caught up.
Yeah, everyone on the bus knew those words, horny on Maine.
Yeah. Horny on Maine. Started chanting "Horny on Maine" until I got off, at which point they all started throwing eggs at me. I just love that they had eggs.
Yeah, they came prepared.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's go on the bus. Let's just ride it around until we see a pervert and then chant and throw eggs
Yeah.
at them.
God, like, do we have to carry these eggs to school every day? They are always breaking.
Finally,
No.
we found some.
You never know when you might see
Yeah.
someone looking at some boobs.
Yeah. Wow.
You never know when you might see someone who's horny on Maine.
Horny on Maine. Yeah, I think someone was genuinely looking at some anime titties and then got called out for it and then made up a story where they are the victim.
Yeah, I feel the addition of Maine, it means it's authentic.
Yeah.
The eggs.
The eggs. And are they like throwing it as they're getting off the bus, or are they already off the bus and out the windows of the bus?
Yeah.
And it's like those little tiny windows at the top, so they really have to reach up high.
Most buses
Biff
can't
the
even
eggs
open
out.
the windows on
No.
them.
But the bus driver agreed to like stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bus
Let
driver's
them-
like, hey,
All right.
let's get horny on Maine. Let's throw some eggs at them. Yeah, because if they're throwing the eggs on the bus, they're in huge trouble with the bus driver, unless he's in on it.
Yeah, on the bus, there's a sign that says no eating. And I assume no
Doesn't say
throwing
anything.
around the
There's
food
nothing in
either.
the rule book that says you can't put eggs in a pan. Sir, he was horny on Maine. Oh, okay.
Oh, as you were.
So yeah, I just thought that one was
That was cute.
that was a little cute
That
one.
was nice.
A little taster.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this one is about the library. Me, how much does it cost to borrow 1,000 books a year from the library? Small boy. $500? Smaller girl. $1,000. Me, it's free. 600 kids in the hall gasp.
600.
Then cheer. These children with no concept of what money is do not have to make their own money.
No concept of what money is. No concept of what a library is.
You're telling me I don't have to spend my parents' money to get these books?
I have been paying the library.
This is where my money goes. This is a scam. Why are there 600 children in the library? I've never seen a library that can fit 600 people.
I don't even know if they're at the library. I just think this
also it
person
doesn't
stumbled
say.
across 600 kids and was like, oh, in the hall. They're in a hall.
Oh, so like they're addressing a school.
Like
Yeah.
an assembly.
Right.
Yeah. An assembly, a giant assembly where children feel comfortable yelling out answers in front of all the other children.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you've ever been a kid, but woo!
Yeah, that one kid that does yell stuff out, he's not friends with many
No.
people.
The small boy and smaller girl,
Smaller girl.
hugely unpopular.
But apparently they're all huge dogs because they gasped at the idea of free books.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Yes.
Goodness. Yeah, that was another one. That was another cute one.
Another cute little guy.
Why lie about something like that?
Oh, you know.
I guess if you worked at the library, it'd be.
It's
You gotta make up your own fantasies, right? You gotta make
Yeah.
your own fun.
Well, no one's going in there anymore because the books are so expensive.
It's like $500 for 1,000 books or some shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it's like comes from the thing of like, oh, like, aren't the new generation so silly? I bet they didn't even know how to use a landline. Like,
Oh, right. Oh, true. It was probably written by someone old. Yeah.
I mean, that's still like quite a good deal on books, though.
$500 for 1,000 books is still, it's not bad.
Hey.
okay. This one's about a Britney Spears concert, and
It's very relatable.
yeah. Back in 2006, me and my sister were at a Britney Spears concert. We were massive fans and were obviously excited as fuck to see her perform. About half an hour into the show, there was a break so people could go to the bathroom, get a drink, etc. And I really needed to pee, so off I went to the bathroom. I must have been wandering around nearly 5 minutes and I was freaking out because I thought I was going to miss her coming back on stage. I wandered around more, then suddenly found myself backstage, and before I could turn back, some guy grabbed my arm and started saying it was time for me to go on stage. And do the next song, and asking why I wasn't in the correct costume. Did this dude legit think I was Britney? Apparently he fucking did, because before I could even say anything, I was being put into this latex corset thingy. And boots and shit, and being shoved on stage. Stage fright would have gotten the best of me, but the last thing I wanted is to look like a complete freak on stage in front of like 5,000 people. So I just did what my heart told me and started singing You Drive Me Crazy.
What?
Like I was singing and dancing for my life. To my surprise, everyone just went along with it, presumably believing I was Britney. I mean, I was blonde, but that's about it. I finished the song and dance routine being rewarded with...
Dance routine.
Yeah.
On the fly routine.
Yeah, on the fly
Not
routine.
Not a
dance improv.
No, dance routine. I
Yeah.
choreographed something in my head.
And I nailed it.
I finished the song and dance routine being rewarded with thunderous applause.
That's the first time in all of these stories where the applause has had an adjective, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause they quite often end with applause of some kind.
Yeah,
but
everyone cheered. No, everyone
thunderous.
thunderously cheered. Thunderous applause, then Britney herself just suddenly walked on stage and the crowd went silent, expecting a catfight to break out, I guess.
What? I don't understand what's happened.
Yeah, they're gonna
Hang on.
Oh,
they're gonna fight and then they're gonna have to be like, who's the real Britney? They'll have to say something that only the real Britney would know and shit.
There's only one way to show that.
Yeah, and
Let's
all
get
the
a
crowd
performance.
has to shoot one of them.
There's one gun. There's all 5,000 of them made to decide.
expecting a catfight to break out, I guess, although I'll have to admit, the look on everyone's faces was priceless, haha. But no, instead the music started up again, and Britt started signaling me to continue with her, and we ended up singing and dancing together. It was literally the best night of my fucking life, and I wish I could relive it over and over again.
Clearly you have.
Clearly.
In your own mind. Wow.
This is just the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen the Lizzie McGuire.
Well, it's
You're
this.
missing out.
You've seen it now.
I've seen it now. Well, yeah. 2006. When did the Lizzie McGuire movie come out?
Oh, probably at the same
Probably
time. I
probably
would
around the
say,
same
yeah,
time, yeah.
2007.
Coincidence.
Yeah, I
When
think
did
not.
do we know when this post was made?
No.
Okay. I like to think of it like happening in like at least 2015, like many years afterwards, but still living on to that one moment.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, to get this is posted on Tumblr, so I mean, to get like,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
Tumblr definitely wasn't
Oh,
around
yeah.
2006.
It might have been.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
Shut up,
Wrong.
Ben.
Shush.
Sorry, I'll go. I'm real sorry about that.
Well, I believe it. So.
If this happened, we'd know about it, right?
We'd
There would be
absolutely know about it.
Someone would have started recording at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone would be like, I want the portion of my money back from the time where I thought I was watching Britney Spears, and it was
Yeah.
actually,
Watching some idiot kid flail around.
yeah, for like at least a song or two.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Britney is that she can hear her own music playing, and she's like, well,
Yeah, what did she do the whole
Yeah.
time? She must have gone backstage and watched her and like, who is this person that's taken my... Wait, she's got it.
She's got that dance routine.
I feel like another way this story could have gone, just if the person who wrote it is listening, that Britney could have been like suddenly sick, and then this audience member's like, I know all the moves and all the words. And they're like, you're gonna have to get up there, and yeah.
Yeah, and then nailed it.
But then Britney starts to feel better.
Yeah, because they have to have a duet at the end.
Yeah, they have to have
I think.
the
Yeah.
duet to show that Britney's cool with it.
Yeah.
So like, has she been like signed after that? Like, does she have a record
Yeah, I
deal?
mean, if you're as good
She was-
as Britney Spears, that no one would notice the difference. She's
I
got to be a
mean,
huge celeb now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's pretty good money in being an impersonator even. So, like, if you're that good, that like 5,000 people don't care. Go for it. Yeah.
So, what do we think? True.
I ache that it's fake.
Yeah.
These are the very carefully chosen words we use to describe the stories afterwards.
I ache that it's fake.
I
I
ache.
am enjoying it.
Yeah.
I feel that it's real. No.
Something inside of me.
I
I
derived
wanna
that they lied. That was Ray's, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I derived that they lied.
God, they're all such rubbish. Yeah, no, that never happened. That would be like as big as Britney smashing the car up in terms of like moments that we know about.
Yeah,
And
it'd be
I know
like,
about
yeah.
that. I know about like the time Britney shaved her head,
Yeah.
as if that's any of my goddamn business. Like fucking a member of the crowd going on stage during her performance that people might have paid like upwards of $200 for, and yeah, I definitely know about that.
met a chick on Tinder. Showed up for a date. She was rocking a Nirvana t-shirt when I pulled up. Rolled down the window and said, "Didn't know you like Kurt Cobain." She casually smiled and said, "Who?" Lol, I kept driving. True story.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus. That one could be real.
Yeah.
I think more amazing, regardless of whether it's real or fake, is that he thinks that that's impressive.
Yeah. And it's worth losing, like you've already driven all the way out there.
Yeah. And like really, really hurting this girl's feelings, just for like, gotta keep it real.
Yeah, yelling out the car, like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yelling at the car. Does that yelling out the car? I didn't know you liked Kurt Cobain.
I didn't know you like Kurt Cobain.
The wording there makes me think it's fake. Because she's got a Nirvana t-shirt on, No one says, I didn't know you liked Kirk. Wouldn't you just say, I didn't know you liked Nirvana?
Yeah, no.
Or like, oh, you like Nirvana.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me.
He's angry.
What the hell?
Hey, we had like 5 or 6 exchanges on
And
Tinder, and you did not mention
This
this.
did not come up.
Yeah.
So you think that's real?
No.
It's
It's
possible to
plausible.
happen.
I feel like it could be real, but maybe somehow he embellished it to seem like a brag.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
Yeah.
My favorite part is when they end it with true story, because now I know that it's real. And
Yeah.
if you guys have anything else to say about it, or, you know, the proof is in the pudding.
It's
It's
all
literally a picture.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I read Harry Potter, someone put true story at the end. So,
So
as far
Jesus
as I'm
Christ.
concerned, it all happened.
I gotta find Hogwarts.
Yeah.
The place looks dope.
It's fucking sick.
Alright, I got another little one.
Another one. What little ones?
Yeah.
It's like a little appetizer.
This is like a little
It's like a platter.
smorgasbord.
racist uncle. Can you please pass the... That's like the name of the person. The person's not saying, hey, racist uncle.
Okay, right.
Racist uncle.
Hey, racist uncle.
Could you pass?
Racist uncle. Can you please pass the gravy? Me, sarcastic. I don't know. Can you please vote a woman into office? Who knew this racist uncle had the power to do such a thing?
What? I hope the racism comes in later, because so far, like, this is a real swerve. I thought we were going to get talking about racism, and apparently we're talking about misogyny.
Check sexism in there?
No.
No thanks.
Fucking,
I know it's a bit of a spoiler, but the racism never comes up.
What? This is just, the character's just, the writer's just like, this is,
Calm down.
I was so angry. I was expecting one thing. Okay, sorry, carry on.
Can you please vote a woman into office? Racist uncle. The fuck? Me.
This didn't happen. No one's old racist uncle goes, "Da fuck."
Yeah, with a
Lol.
Q on the end.
Yeah, with a
Da
Q.
fuck?
Oh yeah, I love the Q. Yeah, I'm always reading the memes. Da fuck.
Me. The downstairs bathroom is now gender neutral. Racist uncle.
Is there a gap in between those two things?
No. Racist uncle. The fuck? Me. The downstairs bathroom is now gender neutral.
Fucking just give the guy the gravy, man. Like,
Also, if they're in that house, who has a gendered bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't put that much thought into it.
Sorry, that's bothering.
Yeah. They're gonna put signs on it.
Racist uncle. Buh?
What? It falls over.
I hope this person went on to write stories because the dialogue is really good.
It jumps off the page.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone.
You
go,
can really get you can really get like the characters and you
Yeah.
know.
He's utterly bewildered by this millennial logic.
Me. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your safe space?
Got him.
In brackets, whole family silently cheers for me.
What?
Okay,
the
okay. The last line is my favorite because all of them end with then everyone cheered for me. This one silently cheers. Like, you know, a silent cheer is just nothing, right?
Yeah.
It's just
We're not on your side.
Yeah, this person's like, everyone's rooting for me. Everyone's like, just pass him the fucking gravy for the love of God.
Just do it.
It just like everyone's sitting there and in their heads they're like, oh, yeah.
It'll show him for asking for the gravy. He didn't do anything wrong in that story.
No, he's.
We just got to take their word for it that he's a racist.
They put him as the antagonist, but you know we've got no reason
Nah.
to think that.
The writer comes off as a real piece of shit.
I mean, this is his dialogue. Can you please pass the gravy?
He says,
The
please.
fuck? And boom.
I guess we're meant to think he's stupid because like who says buh? Gender neutral? Me not like that. Me want gravy. Anyone shoves his dick in the gravy. You didn't do anything in that. You never got the gravy.
No, it really leaves you on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that was magic.
Yeah, that's it. That's a great one.
Righto.
Folks.
You gonna do
Yeah,
this
there's a
again?
read.
Oh,
God.
I have to beat you up again.
It's
Making noises.
noises.
This is a we're trying to do a podcast here, Savannah. We've got a guest.
Yeah, and I'm
everything.
constantly trying to derail it.
Why? This is your podcast. I'm gonna whip your ass later. Okay. I shouldn't say that on here. I don't whip anyone in the flat's
Guys,
ass.
someone help me.
You keep your fucking mouth shut. You too, Ruben. You didn't see anything. Okay. That's us. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Someone on the Internet Lie. I'm Emma Guggen.
I am Savannah Golden.
I was Ruby. No, I
Yeah.
still am.
Well done. Keeping your identity through this whole thing. Thank you very much. Join us next time. Bye.